That was a weird game. Oh, God, I'm tired. Wonder what I should play next. Oh, the hell was that? Huh? Wizards and Warriors. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember this game. This is actually a pretty fun game. Although I can't remember, there was something about it that used to gross me out. Eh. Anyway. Well, let's give it a try. Who the hell threw that? Wizards and Warriors is an action-adventure platform jumper that was developed by Rare and published by Acclaim for release in North America in December of 1987. Now, the motivation of your character, as is the problem with a lot of these early games, isn't exactly all that clear or evident, but that's revealed later on. But the one thing that I do know about this game is that it sure did have some funky-ass beats. Go ahead and check out this little clip segment that I've got of the opening. Wasn't that awesome? I know. Well, anyway, as you can see from the map here, the game is broken up into about 11 to 12 areas. Now, some of these areas are actually not listed on the map, as you see here, which, by the way, doesn't this map look a little familiar? Looks a lot like the map from Ghosts and Goblins. But at least this game doesn't make you go through it twice. Now, the premise of the game is actually pretty simple. You have to go around collecting these gems. Now, it's going to require a certain amount of these gems to be able to get to the next stage. The reason why you have to collect these is because you see this guy right here? Yeah, he guards the openings to the next area. And that number above his head is actually the number of gems that are required for you to move on. One of the other things you need to collect in the game are these keys. Now, different keys have different effects, such as the pink key here unlocks pink chests, which could have items that you need throughout the game, or unlock chests with extra gems. Now, different colored keys will also unlock different colored doors, which will help unlock different areas where you can continue your questing for more gems, fighting monsters, and encounter things that will haunt your dreams. There are 3 different potions with short-term effects, and you're going to need them to get through this infernal game. The blue potion gives you speed, allowing you to run faster. The pink potion allows you to jump higher, gaining access to areas that you couldn't before. The red potion makes you invulnerable, allowing you to whoop some ass. Once you've gotten all the gems this dickhead wanted, I guess you can finally pay him off so he'll let you pass on to the next area. Some of these levels are a little silly, like this one. It's like a giant game of Plinko from The Price is Right. Look at this. The boss battles aren't too bad. You pretty much just have to find the right strategy to hit them at. They'll take a lot of life, but if you're not careful, oh my god. Oh, that was it. That's it. That's what used to disturb me about this game. It's the way your character died. I mean, that's horrible. It's horrible. I mean, you're dying like a flailing insect or something. It just, I don't know what it was about it, but when I was younger, that used to gross the shit out of me, the way that he died. And I don't know why, but could you imagine if somebody died like that in real life? It'd be horrible. I mean, just think about that.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Oh, what's going on, guys?
what's up? You want to throw some ball with us?
I'm kind of low on health today.
Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
If you really want me to, but promise to be careful.
All right, let's do it.
Oh my God, dude, are you all right?
Oh, wait, I think he's okay.
So years of therapy later, we're finally able to come back to this game and continue to play it. Now, like I said, just once you find the right strategy for these guys, they're not that difficult to actually beat. So you collect your treasure, you move on to the next room, and you find these distressed damsel. Now, I have to tell you that they are totally a sorry Mario, the princess is in another castle type syndrome. There's a total of 6 of them, and each one of them having a different point value, and each one of them at the end of the stage and a particular boss battle. Their sole purpose is a high score, left over from the days when people actually gave a crap about such things. After a while, you just don't care about saving them, and really all they start to represent to you is just the end of a level and moving on to the next. There are a few gripes that I have with the game. One of the biggest gripes that I have is that the game is a maze and is very disorienting. You will find yourself getting turned around and going back over a lot of the same areas over and over and over again. The other problem that I have is that the camera does not adjust until you actually jump, meaning that you have to be at the apex of your jump height before the camera will actually move, making it a little problematic to judge exactly what is ahead of you or what is above you. So in a lot of respect, it is very much a leap before you look so you can look before you leap type of game. Once you rescue all the point wenches, eventually you'll arrive to the final boss. Now, I don't really know what the point of all the scoring and collecting of points was prior to this point, because once you get here, your score automatically jumps up to 999,999. In a lot of ways, it's like the programmers and developers just gave a big middle finger to you saying, oh yeah, all that work that you put in a little bit earlier, yeah, fuck you, didn't matter one bit. Now, there is a little bit of a strategy to actually defeating this guy. You have to be very careful, because since he's an evil wizard, emphasizing on the evil part, he's going to teleport around all over the place, and he's going to make a mess of you. So I found that the best strategy is to go to the very far left to where you see the little floating column here, the little floating brick, and the little point there, kind of like a ledge. Just jump up and down, keep wailing your axes around all over the place, and eventually you will kind of whittle his health down, and you won't take that much damage. You have to be careful because his little magic beams, or whatever the hell they are, they will follow you, and they will kind of hit you. That's why you want to be kind of a stationary place where he can't really get to you too much. And there you go. Our epic platforming quest comes to an end. You have defeated the emphasized evil wizard. You have saved the points princess wench here, and received yourself another 100,000 points to go to your maxed out score. So, there you go. And now for the victory of your triumph, you get to enter in your initials into the game as Ass, and that way everyone that comes over shall know that Sir Ass defeated this, or at least until you shut the game off.
So overall, I'd say Wizards and Warriors is a good game, and it definitely deserves an honorable mention in the NES library. Though the biggest problem half the time is not really knowing where you're supposed to be going, and a little bit of issue with the camera. But if somehow, by some miraculous miracle, by Odin's butthole, you actually figure out where the hell you're supposed to be going in the game, you'll still find that the game is quite challenging and really a good buy if you happen to come across it. So I would recommend it. Just try not to die like a bug.